What's good, YouTube? Back with another video. So today I'm currently doing my pre-trip right now. Well, I'm pretty much done with the pre-trip, but yeah, we are at the Columbus terminal like always. All right, let me close my hood real quick. I just got done with my pre-trip, obviously. So today we have a load to Cleveland, Ohio, like Avon, Ohio. I have been to this store before. Man, that reefer is loud, but I have been to that store before, but I haven't recorded me being to that store before for you guys on YouTube. Let me make sure my trailer light is working. I don't remember checking that again. But yeah, we are at the Columbus terminal heading to, well, we actually have to go to the DC first, and after we pick up our load and head to Avon, Ohio in Cleveland. All right, our trailer light is working. Yeah, it's pretty cold today, man. It was like, man, Ohio weather. It was like 50, 60 degrees yesterday, all nice and warm. Now it's like 24 degrees. It's freaking chilly. Jeez. Man, my truck is a little bit dirty. Okay. Let me make sure you guys, this is actually recording and not just, yep, it's actually recording. All right. So let me submit my pre-trip and let's get out of here. I should have shown you guys the whole pre-trip, but it was faster if I got it done on my own. Jeez, before I started recording. Man, my seatbelt has been weird lately. I do gotta throw my trash out when we get to the trash can up ahead. Today's drive is about, it's a 2-hour drive, so it's not something crazy or ridiculous long. So I might make this video in 2 parts because I don't want to make it a long video. Like I've said it multiple times to let me know what you guys like. Either I make it a long video, or either I make it like an episode part 1, part 2, because I feel like the long video, you know, some people have short attention span, so the longer video is like, you know, it's not the way to go. So let me know what you guys like. You know what, let me take out my GoPro charger so that I can record while, so that I can charge the GoPro. If you guys already watched my other videos, you know about the problems I have with my GoPro battery dying. Man, what's up with my seatbelt? Okay, hold up. There you go. But if you guys have watched my other videos, you know about the problems I have with my GoPro dying like really fast, ridiculously fast. All right, let's do our tug test. All right, we are all set on the tug test. Forward flashers. So yesterday we actually had 2 loads to pick up today. Initially we had 2 loads to pick up, and one was at the store we went to on Thanksgiving in my last video, where we was at I believe Beaver Creek, Ohio. It's about an hour away. Initially we were about to go to that store and deliver again, but the load got canceled for some reason. Like dispatch canceled that load, I don't know why. But so today we only headed to Avon, Ohio. I haven't shown you guys our store yet, so this will be a new location for you guys. Hopefully all the stores we go to every single time is like a new location for you guys, so that you know it's not the same boring route every single time. But yeah, the Columbus terminal is actually not busy as I expected it to be. I mean, there's a lot of trucks here, but usually it's packed. actually. Let me throw my trash out right now. Let me throw trash out, make it quick. Man, look at all those bobtails. Yeah, there's something up on my seatbelt. It's just either it's loose or whatever, but hold up. All right, there you go. Jeez. It was starting to piss me off a bit. But yep, we are heading to the DC, which is in West Jefferson, Ohio, about 50 minutes away. Today's Saturday. Okay, that makes a lot of sense why it's not as busy as I thought it would be. But usually on Saturdays it's actually busy at a terminal, because I'm looking at the parking lot right now, and there isn't a lot of cars. So maybe it's a holiday season, drivers are with their family. I mean, yesterday was Thanksgiving, so that makes a lot of sense on why some drivers might not be here. So we actually were able to take our 34-hour reset. So it wasn't a planned 34-hour reset, but we were off duty enough to take a 34-hour reset. So I mean, we were just sitting for a while before we got a load, so we kind of automatically took our 34-hour reset. I have no idea what that is, but yep. Hi, 2-2. So it looks like, we have to deliver this load at from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we have a 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. window to deliver this load. And for reference, it's currently 9:50 a.m. right now. So we have a lot of time. It's a 2-hour delivery. We have a lot of time. I could have delivered this anytime I wanted, right? Either before 8 p.m. As long as it's before 8 p.m. I had a lot of time to deliver this load. But I also wanted to make sure that you guys can see me record, and I also wanted to get this out of the way, you know. That car is going super slow. There's no way I'm waiting, but I also wanted to get this video out of the way quickly, so that, you know, so that I can get ready for my next load. As you know, it's a dedicated account, and you don't want to be sitting around. Well, I don't want to be sitting. Well, I don't want to be sitting around. But. So how was you guys Thanksgiving like? What did you guys do on Thanksgiving? How was it like? Any gifts or something? Well, gifts is actually Christmas, so. But I don't know. Do people get gifts on Thanksgiving? I know there is Friendsgiving or something, but do people get gifts, or like your family or whatever give you gifts on Thanksgiving? I'm not really big on Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not like I don't like Thanksgiving, but more like I haven't like celebrated Thanksgiving. You know, not because of cultural reasons or religious reasons or what, but I personally just haven't really celebrated Thanksgiving. So all I know is food. You go out and eat with your family makes food, family comes together, you know, etc. and stuff. But do you get gifts on Thanksgiving? Like, let me know down in the comments. I'm not certain if you guys do that, but I do know there's Friendsgiving, where you give your friends you know, gifts and stuff. But oh man, you know, I'm not going to jinx myself, pinky cross or whatever. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but since it's Saturday, right, and yesterday was Thanksgiving, that means that a day and a half ago was Thanksgiving. Actually, today's the 26th, but since a day and a half was Thanksgiving and today's Saturday, that means that the highway might be busy because people are now heading home. All the people that did a road trip to visit their families are now heading back home. So that means the interstate might be wild today. I mean, it's currently 9 a.m. so I don't think it's gonna be crazy busy. Hopefully not, fingers crossed. But yeah, it shouldn't be too chaotic. The one thing I'm concerned about, well, not concerned, but one thing I'm kind of thinking about is right now is the store we're going to deliver at in Cleveland, Ohio, the one in Avon. So the way that store is set up is that it's also like the store we delivered at yesterday in part 1 of Thanksgiving and trucking yesterday. In part 1, that store we delivered to, luckily that store, it was Thanksgiving, so it was closed and there was nobody there. But the way you have to get into that store yesterday is the same as the store we're going to. This one, you have to let everybody in the opposite lane go. Like there has to be the store you're turning into, you have to make sure there's nobody there, because if somebody's standing there, your trailer will smack them. So you have to make sure there is nobody there. So that store is going to be interesting, specifically because it's Saturday, and by the time we will get there, it's going to be noon. And by noon, people are, you know, it's Saturday, going out there shopping. Plus, yesterday was Black Friday. So yeah, so yesterday wasn't Thanksgiving. 2 days ago was Thanksgiving, and yesterday was Black Friday. So yeah, and it's Black Friday, you know, so people will be out in the shops and stuff. So I have to make sure that, well, I'm concerned that, you know, it might be too chaotic at that store, but the only way to find out is when we get there. So it should be interesting, real interesting today. Yeah, look at that. I don't want to butcher it and say it's a Kenworth. Oh, it's a Peterbilt. Peterbilt. I like watching the people in the opposite lanes faces when I'm making a turn. I bet that truck is coming from the DC, the day cab right there. No, obviously because it's a Target trailer. You know, I think I've pulled that trailer before. That 119779. I might have pulled that trailer before. I think probably not. But yeah, so I'm gonna be really uploading videos. Like I'm really gonna be uploading on a consistent basis. You know, all my loads that I get, I'll be uploading. The second I'm done uploading, the second I'm done recording, I'm editing the videos when I'm obviously in my sleeper berth. Obviously, I'm not gonna be editing while driving. But you know, the second I'm done with my video, I'm editing it and uploading it, and on to the next load. You know, as long as we get consistent loads, you know, I'm gonna be uploading. So, you know, my goal is to upload every single day for at least a year, for the whole year. But I can't really guarantee that, because there is no way I'm gonna be getting loads every single day for a year, because you know, I have to take my resets, my 70-hour resets, and then I might go, actually yes, I might go in home time in about a month time. Yeah, I might go, it's currently November, so around December, actually around January, I might go on home time for like 2 weeks and stuff. And then when we go on home time for 2 weeks, I'll go 6 months without no home time. I'll just be running like crazy. So it should be interesting. Like I'll go 6 months without no home time. The only time we'll be like staying and resting will be during a reset or a 7-hour reset or a 10-hour reset. You know? So we'll be going straight no home time for 6 months after January. I'll take at least a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks off, and then I'll just go way haywire. I'll just go crazy. So it's gonna be interesting, man. So we're grinding, we're really grinding this time around, man. But Oh, excuse me. But yeah, the trucking industry is a mess nowadays, man. Like everywhere I see, every type of, even all my whole YouTube recommendations is filled with the trucking industry is a mess. Don't get into the trucking industry. And it's absolutely correctly, like at least if you're interested in coming into the trucking industry, you know, I wouldn't say have a backup plan, but how should I put it? Don't come into the trucking industry looking to be a lease op or an owner operator, because you'll be screwed, especially if you're a new driver. I mean, if you're a new driver, you wouldn't even be thinking about it. If you wouldn't even be thinking about having your own equipment and going on to lease op. But the trucking industry is a mess right now. Rates are really down. I don't really know how bad rates are since I'm a company driver, obviously. So I don't book my own loads, but I watch other YouTube channels like Chaz. Shout out to Chaz on YouTube. I watch his channel. He's actually leaving OTR. He did OTR for a year. I'm actually kind of following his path on his career right now, because I do remember he was at Swift for like 6 months, and he started his own YouTube channel. That's pretty much where I got my inspiration from. But besides the point, I know he's leaving OTR, and he's like kind of quitting trucking for like a month or two because the rates are bad, and he's tired of OTR, and he wants to see his girlfriend and yada yada yada, and he's like looking for something local after a month of just chilling. So I know he does have like a 2-year experience, so he should be good. He should be really solid. So my plan currently, I'm not really sure. Look at that Supra. I'm not certain this is how the plan will be upheld, but the basic plan right now: get you a year of experience at Swift, you know, get all your endorsements and move on to different, you know, avenues in trucking, you know, because the trucking industry is a mess right now. And if you have, I mean, I don't want to discourage anybody from coming into the trucking industry, because I came into the trucking industry when it's a mess right now. Because I mean, I have like almost 3 months of experience of driving right now, so it's, you know, I came into the trucking industry almost back in August or July, if I have that correct. So it's still a mess right now, and obviously it's because of the whole economy stuff, you know, the recession, everything's going on right now. So yeah, the trucking industry is kind of janky right now. And also, if you are an experienced driver watching this video and you're looking to get your own equipment, and you are a company driver right now, stick around right now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because in the next couple months to maybe 6 months to New Year, a lot of drivers will be selling their equipment. They'll be leaving the industry, and what that will do is that there will be a lot of brand new equipment, nicer and good condition equipment being on the sale on the market. So if you're a driver thinking about getting your own authority and being an owner of, you know, that would be the best time to find some nice, good equipment for a good price, you know, because a lot of drivers will be leaving the industry. So just if you have your timing right, you'll be enjoying this industry. If you don't have your timing right, you'll be kind of like, whoa, this kind of sucks. My timing was what I would call neutral, because I live out of my truck. I live in my semi 24/7, and I don't really have any expenses. My only expenses is like, what's it called? My T-Mobile 100 gigabytes, 5G Wi-Fi, hotspot, my groceries, which is like $250 a month. You know, I barely have any expenses. So, you know, I'm kind of, I wouldn't say solid, but I found a sweet spot where the downturn in the trucking industry is not really affecting me. So, you know, I kind of got lucky with that. So, I mean, lucky is not really a thing. It's more about whatever. But yeah, so, you know, the trucking industry is quite, you know, it's quite you know, iffy. It's suspect right now. The trucking industry is suspect. So if you're coming into this industry, hey, if you want to be a trucker, please don't be discouraged by me saying that the trucking industry is a mess. Like, just, you know, if you want to do it, just do it, man. Don't, because there's always going to be ups and downs in this industry, man, especially with how everything is nowadays. There's always going to be ups and downs, and if you just follow the downs and think, oh, it's a mess right now, I wouldn't do it, you know. And then 6 months or to a year later, boom, the trucking industry is booming, and, you know, rates are good right now. You're gonna be like, shoot, I should have, you know, joined or whatever. So don't be discouraged by me saying this. If you want to get your CDL, get your CDL. It's one of the best things to do. Like, you don't even have to be a truck driver. How should I put it? you don't have to be automatically a truck driver when you get your CDL. There's different avenues you can go into. Actually, let me rephrase that. That makes no sense. You don't have to be a truck driver pulling a sleeper doing OTR when you get your CDL. You can go and find different avenues in the trucking industry. You could be a day cab driver, delivering tanker, fuel, food grade, coffee, all these other stuff. Of course, you might need a couple of experiences to do that, but there's like different and multiple and maybe hundreds of avenues you can take to get your CDL and find a really sweet gig in the trucking industry. You don't really have to get your CDL and do OTR for a year to get all these day cab jobs. That's what most of the requirements are, but there is other companies out there that you could be a yard dog. If you have patience, you could be a yard dog making like $24, $25 an hour for like 6 months to a year, and then I believe they will pay for your CDL. And when they pay for your CDL, you're good. You know, you don't have to like, you don't have to get to a mega like I am right now and wait for a year to, and then work for them for a year so that your CDL, you don't have to pay back your CDL, and then you can move on to other avenues. For me personally, this works for me perfectly in my situation. That's why I chose Swift. Well, initially I was going for Prime, but yo, I'm glad I chose Swift. I mean, so far so good with Swift, man. You know, I saw, you know, before I wouldn't say that I saw bad things about Swift, but I do remember while I was doing my research for, you know, trucking companies and stuff, there was like, hey, Swift is this, crash this, that, blah 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 blah. The one thing I've realized for my 3 months of driving is that when it comes into Swift, it depends on your terminal, your home terminal, your driver leader, and the office people. That's what, you know, really makes your experience at Swift either good or bad. Because right now, my home terminal right now, all the people in the office, the men and women, they all have trucking experience. They all have at least a minimum of 5 years of experience. They've all been behind the wheel of a truck and they know how it is and everything. So luckily, my home terminal right now is like pretty solid. Like everybody here is freaking amazing. Maybe I'm me riding right now, but they are really solid, like, to be honest. So that's currently my experience with Swift right now. I will do a 6 months updates, what's it called, on Swift when I get my 6 months, which will be, I believe, in May on 2023. So yeah, we kind of went off topic a bit, but yeah, honestly, the trucking industry, you know, if you're just saying, oh, the trucking industry is a mess, so I wouldn't be a truck driver, nah, don't. You know, I mean, honestly, if you want to be a truck driver, you got to think in the long term. You don't come into the trucking industry thinking you're gonna be making bank your first 6 months. I mean, if you're a single guy like me, no kids, no obligations, no responsibilities, just your own responsibilities yourself, you'll be making bank no matter how much you're making. I'm grossing like $1,700, $1,300 a week right now. So compared to my other job, I'm making bank. I mean, yes, it's before taxes and after taxes, you know, I'm kind of getting screwed over there, but I'm still making bank, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm saying I'm a single guy or whatever. But honestly, if you're a single guy, I don't care if you're a single guy, have kids or whatever. Just if you are coming into the trucking industry, you're not coming here for a short-term gain. Because the way the trucking industry works, obviously, that most people know about nowadays, is that your first year is gonna be your shittiest. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. Yes, come on, I'm making a turn. Yes, I don't have a year of experience, and I'm saying that it's gonna be like shitty, but it's what people have said, and it's really true. Luckily, I was able to like really smooth and like glide into my first 3 months, because, you know, I was kind of aware of how everything works thanks to my mentor. So I wouldn't say I haven't been through a really stressful situation, but what I can say is that your first year, it's really gonna be like shitty, because honestly, because the money's not gonna be great. You know, the money's not gonna be, you know, amazing, like how you see other truck drivers post on YouTube or wherever you see. Those truck drivers either have like 2 years of experience, like 6 months of experience, and are in different companies, or they find a really sweet gig where they're making good enough money to be back home. So honestly, if you're coming into the trucking industry, understand that your first year will be a mess. And don't compare your paychecks. Like, I'm glad I really put myself on this before I even signed up to be a truck driver. Don't compare your paychecks to other drivers, because keep in mind, those drivers have years of experience, and, you know, their pay grade is a little bit higher what I would say is that even if you want to compare your, let's see if this truck up here is my Mentor. No, it's not my Mentor, nope. But even if you are going to be comparing your paychecks to other truck drivers, do it in a sense where I understand that, hey, these guys have like a little bit more experience than me, because that's one thing I'm glad I did. Because honestly, if I came into the trucking industry not understanding that my first year is gonna be rough, and I'm out here comparing my paychecks to other truck drivers, I'll be livid, because I'll be like, how come I'm making this money and they're making like $1,600 a week? You know what I'm saying? While I'm bringing in like $950 to 1K a week after taxes. So we just really have down understanding about how everything works. And I'm mainly speaking in the sense of like the people or whoever watches this video is like doesn't have extensive knowledge in the trucking industry, or you know, they're kind of new and they wouldn't know how everything works in the trucking industry, or you already have like years of experience in the trucking industry. It still applies to you, you know. So that's what the trucking industry is right now, man. It's you know, it's a mess right now. Because the other day I talked to this girl. I talked to this girl at the Columbus terminal, and she was saying she's actually thinking of switching to a different account, because we were both on this Target account for Swift, on this dedicated Target account for Swift, and she was saying that she's sitting around too much. You know, this account is pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it's sweet. It's a sweet gig dropping hook. You know, you get to be home a lot, especially if you live by the terminal. You get to be home a lot, I'm telling you. Luckily, I live out of my truck, so I can't really like say I experienced that. But what I can say is that you get to be home a lot on this account. But the downside is that, you know, like I said earlier, the trucking industry is a mess, blah 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 blah. You'll be sitting around a lot, not getting loads. I mean, you'll be getting layover pay, so you know it's not gonna be like sweet money every single time, but you know, you'll be sitting around a lot. What's specifically for this account, that's what happens a lot sometimes. Luckily, for the past month, I haven't sat down more than 2 days, so that's one thing I'm glad about. But the girl was like, she's switching to a different account on Swift. I believe she's going to Dick's Sporting Goods. I might have to check that account out. I know they do make solid amount of money, but yeah, that's pretty much my stance on the trucking industry right now. We are getting close to the Guard Shack, so I will be, man, that's a nice Mercedes. We are getting close to the Guard Shack, so I will get back with you guys when I check in. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So we are back. We just checked in at the Guard Shack. Oh man, it felt like I was about to smack into that pole, but we are back. We just checked in at the Guard Shack. So my GoPro is saying that I didn't clear my memory from my last video, so I don't even have a lot of space to record. That's gonna suck. But anyways, we are dropping this trailer at D8, so you guys will be seeing my back end again today. So that should be interesting. Where has my trainer been, man? I've barely seen my trainer trucks. Mentor. I keep saying trainer, but Mentor. I've barely seen my Mentor's truck. I've barely seen his truck for the past couple of days. Just weird. We are on the same account, so unless he went, I know he was going on vacation. Unless he went on vacation pretty early. It smells like burning rubber. I mean, burning wire. Alright, so we are putting this in D8. Let's see if let's make sure, let's see if our formula actually works this time around. Like, if it acts up, then I wouldn't be happy. Yeah, it really smells like burning wire. I might have to check in my sleeper to make sure that nothing is burning in there. But D8. Oh, there's actually nothing in D8 this time around. So we're putting it right here. So like I always say, we're putting it right here. So we will move up 2 lanes. Two lanes. 1, 2. I'm pretty close, but anyways, then this yard dog gotta move. Then I'll crank my steering wheel all the way to the right, so I hit the second landing gear on my right side. Oh wow, good situational awareness. He moved. Thank you. And then I'll crank it all the way back to the left. So I get to the middle of the K-bar. Well, this trailer doesn't have a K-bar, but you can get a good estimate guess. And then the rest is freeform. You just cruise in. Let me turn my forward flashes on, you know. Oof. I gotta crank it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a pull-up. I don't know why, but for the last couple days, we've been getting really deep. I don't know why, but yep, gotta do a pull-up. We gotta do another pull-up. Looks like today won't be a hole-in-one. Ow. Nearly cracked, bent my finger in an awkward way. Alright, she's in. Man, what's been happening to our formula lately? What have I been doing wrong? Like, what's been happening to our formula lately? I'm usually too deep in, which is weird. To the point that I have to like almost like crank it all the way to the left. That's weird. It's really weird. Like, I don't know what's been going on. I'm gonna have to check and see what's going on, but hey, we got it in there anyways. We still got it in there. That's what matters. That was like 3 pull-ups, man. That was like 3 pull-ups. That was 3 pull-ups, man. That was 3 pull-ups. Anyways, let's drop this baby. Again, I always put it right here because the trailer I'm picking up is going to be down the lane, so I don't have to put it back there. So I'm just going to put it right here. Then I'll pull my pin. This trail is pretty interesting. And then man, it's chilly out here today. It's that wind chill. Okay, so for my formula, what I can do is now is that instead of me watching the K-bar, I'll just look at the trailer and make sure that everything is perfect, right? I think that might fix our problem. It will fix our problem of us being so farther out that we have to like crank the steering wheel more than we need to. Yeah, let me check my sleeper, man. There's something burning. There's something like burning. Well, not actually burning, but no, it's good in here. I don't know where that's coming from, but all right. So the trailer that we're picking up, I don't know exactly what door it's at. I do know it's 804. I think this video might be under an hour. I've been really trying to find a way to cut down the videos and make it shorter and shorter for you guys, but at the same time making sure there is good quality content in terms of like whatever I'm talking about and whatever I'm showing you guys. sheesh. Zooming, man. But yeah, I'm really trying to like cut down the videos, but I also want to make sure you see this, you can speed up, man. You can speed up, but I'm not moving over because there's a car in my left lane. So either you slow down or do whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys prefer. Like, there's raw. I mean, I still cut the video, but like this raw uncut content where I'm showing you guys, you know, my daily motions as a trucker. Oh, come on. Like this raw uncut video where I'm showing you guys my daily motions as a truck driver, or these kind of short uncut videos where I'm kind of showing you guys here and there, the boom, I'm gone. You know, I want to show you guys the whole process and everything. You know, I might not be able to show you like me talking to the guard shack and stuff like that, but it's like, hey, I have this is my trailer number, I'm picking up, okay, go here. Hey, I'm about to deliver this empty trailer, it has this in it, okay, go here. That's pretty much what it is when it comes to me interacting with the guard shacks. So it's not something alien. All right, hopefully there isn't traffic up ahead here, because last time I was up here, it was horrible. Like the traffic was just, it was not it at all, man. So hopefully today is better.
Now turn right.
It could have been better if I went into this lane, but yeah, it would have been really better if I went into this lane, but my turn. Okay, never mind. We got a green light, so we cool. But I have to take a left up here, so it's better if I stay in this lane. I'm usually watching my hood mirror. I've kind of found out that it's better if I look in my hood mirror sometimes than this mirror, than my actual physical mirror. I do look at both sometimes, but the right hood mirror gives me a better perspective on how my trailer, the whole trailer is acting, instead of this mirror that kind of gives me the, you know, let's get in the left lane. I mean, let's stay in this lane, in the right lane. It's better if I'm here, but I have to stay right because I'm a semi, I have a trailer, yada yada yada. But luckily today the traffic is not bad in here, because the last time I was here, man, I was stuck behind there. I was stuck all the way back there for like 15 minutes, just stuck, not going anywhere, just dealing with traffic and absolutely not going anywhere. But this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be tricky. There's cars in my left lane, so I have to really move up. There's cars in my left lane, so I have to really move up.
After 1,000.
They thought I was about to hit them. Don't worry, man. They freaked out. See, now I have to get in the left lane. Cleveland drivers are cool. Just let me through. Oh man, I gotta use the bathroom. Let's see how what this hotshot guy does. Okay, smooth. Oh, it's a woman. Nice. I don't know why. I've seen multiple women drive semis, but whenever I see them making like turns, I'm like, wow. Like it's something new to me, even though I've seen it like countless amount of time. Whenever I see it happen, it's like, wow, crazy, or whatever. Please tell me this light is not gonna turn yellow or red while, because I'm not stopping. I already have my momentum. Yeah, I'm not stopping. I got it deep in here.
After a quarter of a mile, turn left.
All right, that was smooth. The small drive thinks that turn was too fast. Like that was a smooth turn, man. I don't know what it thinks. I took a fast turn, but this is the traffic I have to go through, man. Like this is not it. Like this is not it at all. You guys will see the turn I'm talking about. It's absolutely ridiculous.
After 600 feet, turn left and then turn right.
Usually it's empty. Like it's kind of farther out in the corner where there won't be a lot of civilian or car traffic, but it still sucks.
Now turn left and then turn right.
See, it wants me to turn here, but I'm not turning here. It wants me to turn here, but I'm not turning here. I believe it's up here. Nope, that's not it. I have to go up, 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 up.
Now turn left and then turn left.
All right, this is it right here. Thankfully, there isn't any traffic.
Now turn left and then bear left.
This is the turn I'm talking about. Usually there's people in this left lane and they will never move. No matter how much I tell them. My last time here, I was literally swinging my hand, move, like go, because I can't fit. And they would still be like, oh no, you can come through, like. Because my trailer is gonna be all over that opposite lane, because this turn is just, my trailer is all over that lane, but then I have to cut all the way to the opposite lane just to make it. But today was actually really good. I might have exaggerated it because of my last experience I had here. It was just horrible, but today was pretty good.
After 800 feet, turn left.
All right, we have arrived. Let's make sure the GoPro was actually recording this whole time. All right, it was. But yeah, we have arrived. Let's see. All right, let's do our arrived at shipper. And let's get this over it. Arrive at Cosine. Let's get our BOLs. You know, it's essential. We can't forget our BOLs, man. That's the first thing I always do. You don't want to be driving back with an empty trailer while you didn't deliver your BOLs. Oh shoot. Oh, nope, I can't help with that one. But yep, Cleveland, Ohio, Avon. Last time I was here, it was chilly, man. It was cold, icy. It's kind of funny because earlier in this video I said it was cold, but now it's just warm. Maybe because it was in the morning, so probably that's why. Yep, our BOS is straight. BOLs. Let's see if it's empty or not. Usually if it's Mack trailer, you can tell if it's empty or not, but they have their doors open. But anyways, all right, I think it's empty. Yep, I think it's empty. All right, I'm gonna get back with you guys. I gotta use the bathroom. Slightly not aligned, but we're good. Nice. Ow. Just straight up burns my finger, man. Slow. This trailer was made in, I can see everywhere, but it usually tells you when this trailer was made. I promise you this is like not tangled up. Making sure my camera is working. Now we gotta be perfect with this bump in the dock. Gotta put it right on the spot. All right. Let's be straight. Cut it back. I hope that trailer is not gonna be in our way. Okay, perfect distance. Nice. Now we gotta. Whew. I promise you, we're not gonna hit that. I promise you we're not gonna hit that, alright? You just have to be right on the edge with it. I messed up there. Alright, let's pull up. I was going for a hole-in-one, but gotta make sure. So what are we looking at right now? What I'm looking at right now is making sure the trailer hits exactly on the yellow, which I'm doing right now. It's pretty perfect right now. But that's what I'm doing, making sure the trailer hits that yellow, like right on the money. I'm like, yo, okay, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's nice. Right on the money, babe. Right on the money, yeah. All right. Storage trailer only. Okay. Now we gotta put a pin again. Come on. Nice. Get this here then, put it up there. All right, sweet. Now let's pull in front, let's pull up and put the red kingpin on there. I just pushed in my trailer airline like I hooked it up, but nice. Let's pull up in front for a bit. All right. Now let's put the red kingpin on there. Oh, that backing was sweet. Like right on the money. Perfect. But yep, now we gotta put this red kingpin, put it right on there. Squeeze everything in. Nice. Whew. All right, we're all set. Trailer frame. I just said trailer frame. Drivetrain, not trailer frame. All right. Now let's hook up to our empty and get the F out of here. Should be empty. It better be empty. What is our old fella doing? Going for a jog. All right. All right. That was a bit aggressive. Well, let's see what battery percentage we are at. I don't want to show you guys my password. Anyways, GoPro, we are at 35%. That's insane. That's insane. It was 100% when we started. But anyways, yeah. Let me get out, man. Let me get out and show you guys what's going on. Let's hook up to this trailer. Yeah, he's supposed to hold here and do this, and yeah, but this trailer, this handle is interesting, so I gotta finesse my way through it. All right, sweet. Now let's make sure that this trailer is empty. Smells good. Somebody's making some barbecue. All right, 4 ways are working. Let's make sure it's empty. Yep, it's empty. Come on. All right, sweet. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching this video. If you stuck around till now, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You know, the usual, the whole YouTubers way of saying things, but you know, like and subscribe if you like the video, dislike it if you didn't like it, comment whatever in the comments. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.